blank, girl, here we go. Watch me make wearable art. Come watch my videos, paint, create, and watch them twirl. Earrings designed blank, girl. Watch me make wearable art. Custom, unique, exclusive designs with her in mind. Handmade jewelry by Tolee Design.
Hey YouTube family, it's Kaysa from Tolee Designs, and I'm back to complete those earrings that I was working on. I started in the last episode, I started making elephant earrings. Well, I went ahead and added rhinestones on this little part right here. Remember, I was talking about that sash that the elephant wears. So I decided to give it a little bit more character and a little bit more sass. And I also added some eyes to it. So right now what I am going to do, I am going to put the resin on it. Okay. And we're just going to spread it all the way through. Just going to spread it. It is going to go through the holes. It's okay. It needs to go over the whole surface. Okay, and then we can go in between and fix those little areas that it's oversaturated with. The only part I don't want to make sure that I don't oversaturate is going to be the hole at the top where the ear wire is going to go through it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to wipe it through. I am going to put a little bit at the edge here. Okay, and I'm just spreading it just to make sure that it goes on there generously and it appears to be even. Oh yeah, I like that, guys. I like this a lot. Okay, all right, I'm gonna lay that down just for a moment. Then I'm gonna get to this other side. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take it all the way through. I'm going to wipe some excess off. Going to bring it all the way over. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to spread it through. Okay, and I'm going to turn this slightly so I can get more of the resin to go this way. And we're just going to wipe off that little hair that's on it. Every now and then, it's not really hair, but it's just excess. All right, oops. And that did happen, guys, but don't worry about it. It'll be okay. Alrighty. So we're getting everything together. Okay, I'm going to just gently put a little bit more right around here. Okay. So we can spread that better. There we go. Alrighty. Yep. And we're just going to generously spread it downward. Okay, so those are done. And the only thing I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go toward the edge. Because I want to make sure that it's spread on the edge. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so now I'm going to get the UV resin curator, my lamp, and I'm going to dry it for a few moments. Let's grab the cord real quick, guys. I'm going to dry it and then I'll be back to start on these. Okay, I'm back with the finishing touches. I made these earrings right here. It turned out quite beautiful. I did do the resin, But what I did was, to give it more of a shimmer and a shine, I used the Shimmer paint spray, by the way. And it came out fabulous. It gave it a little bit of a golden tone, which matches the theme, the color theme of the middle part right here, the sash part that I was talking about. I like the way these came out, y'all. These came out gorgeous. You hear me? Gorgeous. I love them. Okay, now I'm going to just do the finishing touches on this one. I think what I'm going to do on this one, I'm just going to add, let's see what I'm going to add. I'm going to add some rhinestones on it. Here are my rhinestones, by the way, guys. There they are. And I just need to find my, here it is. My glue is special. It just comes gliding through. One thing I don't like about that particular glue. All right, so here I'm going to dab a little bit here. Okay. Well, let me see. Now that's a little bit bizarre. It's a bit bizarre because it was coming out. And now that I need to use it, it wants to stop up. That's what happens, guys. Sometimes the nozzle gets stopped up. Let me see if that'll work. Let me see if that did anything. Yep, it did. It helped. Okay, and I'm going to dot right here too. And I'm going to place the rhinestone. Right there. Got to turn it over. There we go. Oh, let's see. All right. And I'm taking a little bit of the excess glue off. There we go. Which is okay. It'll work out. All right, now I'm going to probably add a couple of more of these rhinestones, maybe at the bottom. I don't know. Maybe at the bottom of the feet. I don't know. Maybe at the tail. I don't know how I want to do that. Or I just may do like a, oh yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, and down. And I'm just taking from the glue area, y'all. Spreading it out. Okay, so I do use a tweezer. You can use any tweezer, guys. You can use a regular tweezer if you want. And I just start placing the rhinestones together. I line them up a little bit. I might space them out a little bit. Depends on the look I'm looking for. This one I'm just trying to add a little sparkle to it. Okay, there we go. All right, sometimes that does happen, y'all. Okay, I had two. I didn't realize I had grabbed two. Well, anyway, I can either take that off of there. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's enough. Alrighty. Little sash. You can do what you want, really. And I think I am going to just add that right there. So I do still got a little bit of glue on there. That's why it's sticking, y'all, like that. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, that's cute, y'all. Look at that. Okay, then I'll add a little dot right there. And then we'll add it there. Okay, we're done with that. And there we go. Okay. All right, I like that. I'm just doing a little dabbing. Okay, we're gonna grab some more from out of here. And because I kind of know the pattern now, I'm just gonna line them up. Oop. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. There we go. Look at that. Okay. All right. So I'm just adding on these rhinestones here. Okay, there we go. All right. And again, we're not trying to perfect this, y'all. We're just trying to beautify it. Okay, hold on. There we go. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush off that glue right there. Okay. Now, what I am going to do now, I'm going to count to make sure I got enough on both sides, which I believe that I do. I think it's good. And I'm going to get this resin, and this time I'm going to just put it on this little, on the brush right here, because the brush is thin enough just to go down the areas I needed to go down, instead of using a broad resin brush. This is a little more controlled. That's why I'm using this right now. And I should have on my gloves, y'all, but I want to try to hurry up and get through this as fast as I can. Okay. All right, we're going to brush this one down too. Let's go, let's go. All right, I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm going to continue to brush this all throughout the elephant. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to come back on and I'm going to show you the shimmer Okay. That is done. We'll put that in the water. We're going to bring this over here. And I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm just going to finish this off. Only thing I'm doing now is I'm going to be spraying a little bit of the shimmer on here. That little bit of gold on there. It's okay if it goes all over, guys. It doesn't matter. I did put this on top of the resin. I'm sure I can use it without the resin as well, but I chose to do it on top of the resin because it said you could. And then we're just going to let that dry for a little bit. Okay. And that is my shimmer. Gives it a more of a shine. It's a beautiful shine, y'all. Okay. And that is pretty much it for these earrings right here. Okay. They look good. Now, let me wipe this up. Now, this does stain a bit, guys. This one right here, the shimmer paint, it stains. That's the only thing I don't really care for. But it does look great, though. It gives it that sleek shine. So it's worth buying. I bought it today, and I bought some other colors today while I was out. So I am going to allow this to dry. Allow this to dry, which this is great. Now, the other pair that I have, those already sold already. The ones that I made, I sold these today. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the shimmer on there. I'm not going to do any type of yeah, I'm just going to do that like that, y'all. I'm not going to do any type of resin on this particular one because the person saw it, she liked it as is. And look, it's still beautiful. See, I can still put that top coat on there and still get the shimmer and shine. But you already know I'm a resin girl. I love resin. But I showed it to her and she liked it just like this. So the only thing I'm going to do is give it a little bit of shimmer and shine for those. Those were the ones you saw me make first. I did not forget. I love that shimmer and shine, y'all. That look good. That looks really, really good on there. Okay. And we're done with these. All I'm going to do is add that hardware on there. And we are going to pretty much be done with it. That's going to dry. Going to wipe up the excess. So you only need a little bit of this spray, y'all. Y'all don't need much because a little bit goes a long way. Okay, I just want you to know that. Okay. All right, so these are done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add the hardware to it and be done with it. You know, we all about that hardware over here. Gonna open it up. Put it through there. Okay. Okay, I'm doing the last finishing touches. This is it. We're adding the hardware on there. I don't know why that gets stuck. That is so irritating, y'all. Okay. gonna open up the jump ring. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna place it here. There we go. Those are nice. Okay, let me get the other part of the hardware that I need. Open it just a tad. Okay. Guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have brought me to my threshold of 1,000 subscribers. And I want to say thank you. I could not have done it without y'all's watching and subscribing to my channel, and I am very grateful. Thank you. All right, this is it, y'all. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is going to be the end of the video. I'm just going to show you how beautiful these came out. I am very, very proud of these earrings. I will maybe make more at another time doing something else. Alrighty. These came out quite nice. I like the way they came out. Yeah, you have the little shimmer, little shine all around it. Really, really nice. So these are the two that I did. And then I also did these. These came out nice too. And I'm going to go ahead and get these ready to go out the door. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed putting all of this together. And remember, perfection needs to go out the door. And creativity is what needs to come in the door. Okay? All right. I will see you in the very next episode. Good night.
Earring blank girl, here we go. Watch me make wearable art. Come watch my videos, paint, create, and watch them twirl. Earrings design blank girl. Watch me make wearable art. Custom, unique, exclusive designs.